on it.
Like right now, if you had me do a test, I think I would pass. Just like, don't test me, but I think I would.
Drunk drivers are a constant danger, and when their reckless actions involve innocent people, the outcome is almost always heartbreaking. But what happens when these maniacs get what they deserve?
When the crash occurred, you made no attempt to stop, and you continued westbound on Okeechobee. And I think I'm just gonna get a warrant as like a double you to this guy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's facing 20 years to...
Yeah.
But what happens when these maniacs get what they deserve?
2 people struck your vehicle, so I'm telling you, and they're both deceased on scene. I'm just telling you that information, okay? We're going to go in here, we're going to do the thing. Did you understand what I told you, that you killed 2 people tonight?
Yeah, so I'm just wondering when I can go to school.
Okay, we're done.
This is what happens when drunk drivers run people over without a care. What happens when the protectors of life take away the one thing they swore to protect? Take a look at this cop who laughed after taking the life of a young college student.
But she is dead.
On the 23rd of January, Jahnavi Kandula was crossing a road when she was hit by a speeding police vehicle. This serious accident caused fatal injuries, and Jahnavi lost her life on the spot. However, it seemed to be a thing of laughter for this police officer.
150, that's not out of control. That's not reckless for a trained driver. He said she was in a crosswalk. There's a witness that says no, she wasn't, but that witness could be different because I don't think she was thrown 40 feet either. I think she went up on the hood, hit the windshield, then when he hit the brakes, flew off the car. But she is dead. No, it's a regular person. Yeah, just write a check. Yeah, $11,000. She was 26 anyway. She had limited value.
The police officer was identified as Daniel Otterer, and ever since this body cam footage of him badgering the dead student came to light, massive campaigns took the internet by storm. Seattle police have taken action against Daniel and promised the highest disciplinary actions. Next is the case of this arms dealer who was so intoxicated that he didn't even realize he ran someone over.
Once the officer comes to talk to you...
I don't know what's going on.
Okay. They'll explain everything.
When the crash occurred, you made no attempt to stop, and you continued westbound on Okeechobee, like you didn't even know that you were involved in a crash.
On the 9th of December 2022, Jason Carvois was driving home from work, and he was highly intoxicated. He hit a bicycle rider and didn't stop, so a few civilians chased him down and asked him to stop at a parking where he was detained.
Come here. Hello? How are you doing?
All right.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm
Do you need any medical attention?
No.
Okay, do you have your ID on you, sir? I'll be with you in a second, okay? Is that your vehicle, the blue Infinity? Do you have your weapon on you?
No.
This is your CCW, okay? Oh,
Yeah.
Driver's license right there. Okay, got this. Thank you. Oh, don't.
Sorry.
You okay? Here.
I'm,
Oh, don't fall. I'm gonna sit you in my vehicle so you don't fall, okay?
Yeah. Sorry, this is a lot.
I hear you. Hold on. I'm just gonna check you for any weapons, okay?
I don't have any weapons.
Turn. This way. Okay, I'm gonna sit you in my vehicle with AC, okay? You're not in handcuffs or anything.
I don't have any.
Okay. Right here, though.
Can I get a lawyer?
Okay, I hear you. I'm not asking you any questions or anything, okay? Once the officer comes to talk
I
to you...
don't know what's going on.
Okay. They'll explain everything. Like I said, I'm just standing by until the officer gets here.
Thank
and
you.
then he'll explain everything, okay?
Unfortunately, the bicycle rider was dead on the scene, so the officers quickly secured the scene and started to get statements from witnesses.
Can you tell me what happened?
I'm just driving behind a BMW, and the car in front of him was a black car. I don't know what vehicle it was. I saw debris fly up. I didn't know what it was. And the car behind him swerved, and I looked over and I seen him. You know, he flew through the air. I didn't know it was a body until I thought it was just debris. I looked over, he was face down. I pulled over immediately, ran over to him, you know, and call the EMS. That was it.
Okay. Thank you for
And,
that.
you know, then a couple people stopped after the fact that were behind me, and they helped administer CPR on him, but he never pulled.
Did you see the bicyclist driving? Was it a male? I take it a male.
Yes.
Okay. Did you see him driving? I mean, he was
No,
driving.
I didn't see a bicycle. I didn't see a bicycle.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like
All you saw
all
was-
I saw was the debris. That's what
Okay.
it looked like to me. I didn't know it was a bicycle.
Car debris or road?
No, all his bikes, his stuff.
All that? You started seeing all that?
That
Okay.
That got hit by the car. I didn't know what it was until I saw the body, and I realized it was somebody on the bike.
Okay.
Everyone was shaken, but still, people came forward to get the guilty his deserved punishment.
At this point, I'm going to take a sworn tape statement from you. So what I'm going to do is I will have you raise your right hand and swear that what you're going to tell me is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, it is.
Okay. You were coerced in any way? No. Okay. When you were traveling on Okeechobee, what did you see?
I saw the blue SUV. There was a few cars ahead of me. I also saw what I thought was a bicycler, and this blue SUV swerved and hit him.
Where was the bicyclist?
He was, from what I remember, he was in this bike lane.
So the bike lane, if you're heading westbound on Okeechobee, which you were, there's the middle of the road, and then the bicycle lane would be outside of the outside lane, correct? Closest to the grassy edge of the road.
Correct.
Okay. And the cyclist was riding in that bicycle lane?
In that lane.
Okay. So the blue SUV struck the cyclist, which you witnessed him strike the cyclist?
Yes, I did.
Did you see what he was doing before? Did you notice anything that he maybe was doing while he was driving that seemed odd or out of place?
I thought it was kind of odd that he swerved towards the bike lane.
So was he swerving before you saw him swerving in the bike lane?
I don't recall. I don't know if I was paying attention at that point.
Where was that vehicle? Where was the blue SUV at?
He was in the right lane,
The one closest to the grassy median, the bike lane?
next to the bike lane.
Okay.
Yes,
So he swerved basically right,
to the right.
okay, into bike lane.
Yep.
Then he struck the cyclist, which you observed.
Yes.
What did he do after he made impact with the cyclist?
He kept going.
Okay. Did he stop at all? Do anything?
No.
Look back? Turn around? No?
Not to my. I couldn't really see his face at that point, but I remember saying to myself, why isn't he stopping? Why?
Okay. Okay. And what did you do when he wasn't stopping?
I think instantly after it happened, I was looking to see what happened to the bicyclist. I don't know where he went.
Okay.
After that, again, I'm saying to myself, why isn't this guy stopping? He's not stopping. At that point, I grabbed my phone. I was panicking. I'm trying to get 911 on the
Okay.
line.
Okay.
So I started to pull up next to him as I had 911 on the phone, and I noticed this other guy here. He was actually behind him, and it looked like he was doing the same thing. He was, had his phone in his hand, and it looked like he was trying to give him tag information.
Okay.
At that point, I was side by side of this guy, again in the middle lane. I rolled down my window. I think I was honking my horn, and I was signaling to him,
To pull over? Okay.
and he actually pulled over.
Okay.
So-
After he pulled over, what did you do?
I pulled my car in over here by the McDonald's, and he actually got out of his car, started walking towards me, and he goes, "What did I do wrong? What did I do?" Wobbly on his feet,
Okay. Wobbly how?
just not walking straight.
Okay. Like stumbling?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yes.
Okay.
Finally, one more witness came forward with a sworn statement.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So, God? Yes? Okay. You weren't coerced in any way to give any statement? No? It's of your own free will?
Yep.
Okay, you put your hand down. Okay. Tell me where you were coming from.
Just left work. I did 2 hours overtime coming home.
Okay.
Take extension home.
You were westbound on Okeechobee?
Yes, sir.
You were driving a vehicle?
Yep, my F-150.
You were the only person that was in the vehicle?
Yep.
Okay. What did you see while you were driving and you're heading westbound?
First of all, I noticed he was going slower than traffic, but he was swerving back and forth.
Who was going slower than traffic?
The QX80,
The blue SUV?
Yes, sir.
Blue Infinity SUV?
and
Okay.
I realized that. I just assumed he was on his phone like everybody else.
Okay.
And I get in the other lane to get around him safely. I just tried to look over to see if he looked normal. I didn't notice anything.
Okay.
Until I saw him start swerving into my lane.
Okay. And where was your vehicle at?
I was in the middle lane almost. The one towards the...
Where was he at?
He was in the slow lane.
The slow lane closest to like where the bicycle lane is
Yeah,
on
he
the
was
outside of the road?
weaving back and forth.
In that lane?
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought he was just playing on his phone, like I said.
Okay.
And as soon as because I was maybe a car or two behind him, I got over, he swerved halfway into my lane.
Okay.
I thought playing on his phone. I just kind of beeped at him, and he straightened up, and after that, it was just a explosion of parts and...
Okay, what did you see what happened? What do you mean an explosion of parts?
It sounded like a tire explosion, like on a semi-truck.
Okay.
And all I saw was red chunks, like, I don't know if it was the victim or...
What was it? What did he hit?
It was definitely the bike.
A person on a bicycle?
Yes.
Okay. Where was the person on the bicycle at?
He was on the bicycle lane.
In the bicycle lane?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What happened after the Blue Infinity struck the cyclist?
He did not stop.
Okay. Didn't step on the brakes,
Nothing,
didn't pull
no
over?
Regard, like, that moment I realized he was on something, because that's not a normal human reaction to any accident or incident.
Okay.
It was time that the officer confronted the driver, and needless to say, he had no idea what he had done.
He had a horrible accident. I don't really know what happened.
Okay.
It was,
You don't know what happened?
No.
Okay. You were driving? Okay, you were the only person that was driving?
I was the only person that was
Okay.
driving.
Where were you heading to?
Heading home.
Heading home? Where were you coming from?
My work.
Your work? What do you do for work?
I'm an arms dealer.
Like firearms?
Yeah.
Okay. No weapons on you or anything, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
In reference to work, where's work exactly at?
Congress Avenue.
Congress Avenue?
Delray Beach.
Okay. And you were going home then, you said? Okay. And you said there was an accident, but you don't know anything about the accident. You were the only person that was in the vehicle.
I was changing lanes from, right to left, and I don't know what happened.
Okay. So you stopped here. Why did you stop here? Or how did you know that you had an accident?
I heard the crash, and I stopped.
You stopped?
Yeah. It was a big mess, man.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a lot of shock, and I don't know.
Okay. You were at the doctor's office today or the dentist for anything? No? Do you take any medication for anything?
I take a lot of medication for different things.
Taking any medication right now or on any medication right now?
I take medication daily, but nothing.
Okay. What kind of medication?
Buspirone, I don't know, a few different things.
A lot of different things. Okay. Do you drink socially? Socially. Have you had anything to drink today?
No.
No? Nothing? Okay. Did you take that medication today?
Yeah.
What time did you take that? But you don't remember what it was?
No, I don't know, man.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be difficult with you. I just,
Okay. Well, I understand. No, I noticed that you're kind of nodding a little bit and you're slurring your words.
This is crazy.
Okay.
This is all, crazy.
I understand. There's probably a lot going on.
I'm freaking out.
Okay.
Even though he claimed he had nothing to drink that day, it was later revealed Jason's blood alcohol levels came up to 4 times the legal limit.
And I have independent witnesses here that say that when the crash occurred, you made no attempt to stop and you continued westbound on Okeechobee, like you didn't even know that you were involved in a crash. And the reason that you stopped here was because a gentleman laid on his horn behind you and another gentleman got in front of you, and this is why you stopped. Okay? And that was the only reason that you stopped. Okay? So, based on your driving pattern, based on your slurred speech, based on the fact that you don't recall the accident, you take medication, you don't know what kind of medication you've taken, at this point I'm going to ask you for a blood draw, okay? In order to determine if there's anything in your system which would make you an impaired driver, okay? So I'm asking, will you consent to that blood draw?
No.
You're not going to consent to that blood draw? Okay. So because you're not going to consent to that blood draw, what we're going to do is I need you to step out of the car. Okay. Nope. No? No. Okay. So, hang on for me real quick. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to walk over that medical rig. Okay? Now, I'm going to need your cooperation in this matter. Okay? At this point, based on Florida State statute, we are going to take your blood with or without your consent because you're involved in a crash that involved death. Okay? So, we're going to walk over to that medical rig and we're going to go do a blood draw. Take your hands out of your pockets for me.
Right. Don't worry about the door.
Don't worry about the door.
Don't worry about the door. We got the door.
You walk with me.
The officer was sure about Jason being intoxicated, and he made sure to get the blood samples to make a solid case.
Refrigerator, and now this goes to PBSO, and in 6 months I'll get a result.
What's the deal with
6 months?
6 months, probably.
What's the deal with now you guys get a warrant and we have to draw again? I never heard of that part.
So I don't think we're going to draw again. I think I'm just going to get a warrant as like a double fuck you to this guy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's facing 20 years to,
Yeah.
I mean, right now.
Right, yeah.
So, and if it's DUI man, which it's going to come back,
Yeah.
it's like 25 to life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this guy's fucking done.
Yeah.
His entire life.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you in court.
Jason was finally seated with the officer one last time for a sworn statement, but he didn't comply.
I have to. All right, Jason. All right, so we're sitting in the front seat of Officer Latham's patrol vehicle. We are at Okeechobee, and about a quarter mile from State Road 7, at the McDonald's parking lot here. And this is in reference to an accident that occurred on Okeechobee, in which you were driving a blue Infiniti. At this point, before I ask you any questions, I'm going to read this to you, okay? So, I'm required to warn you before any statement that you have the following constitutional rights. Number one, you have the right to remain silent and not answer any questions. You understand, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, okay. You have the right to the presence of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement and during questioning. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes, okay. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you're entitled to the presence of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement and during any questioning. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Any statement can and may be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes, okay. If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any question, you are privileged to remain silent. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. You can make no threats or promises to induce you of a statement. This must be of your own free will. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Now that you understand your Miranda rights, do you want to talk to me about what happened at the accident?
I'd like to have a lawyer present.
Okay. You want a lawyer before you answer
Yeah.
any questions?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. At that time, it's going to end my questioning.
News reports revealed that Jason hit 61 years old Fode McMore, who lost his life on the spot. For his crimes, Jason was arrested for DUI, manslaughter, and leaving the scene, and is facing at least 20 years in prison. We're yet to see how that turns out, but for our last case, let's take a look at this drunk woman who thought she could save herself by acting cute after hitting two people.
Like right now, if you had me do a test, I think I would pass. Just like, don't test me, but I think I would pass.
Let you know you did hit two people total.
I did not.
You did.
I didn't.
Okay, I'm
I
just.
have school tomorrow, so how do I get my car for tomorrow?
Well, your car is totaled.
It's what?
Your car is totaled.
On the 10th of April 2022, Stephanie Melgoza was headed towards a bar after a few drinks at another bar, and on her way, she hit not one, but two people in the dark.
Were you leaving the bar or were you coming down the road?
I was coming here.
Okay.
You know, I had just gotten my night started. So
Were you going this direction or
Yes.
this direction?
I was coming this direction.
Okay, here's what I'm going to have you do.
Yes, please.
Let's get away from the scene a little bit. Let
Yes.
them do their thing, okay? This is your car, right?
Yes,
The
sir.
red
Yes,
car?
yes.
You were the only one in the vehicle?
I'm the only one.
Okay, come over here to my spot car, okay?
Yep.
Can you take your purse off and just set that on here? We got to... Yep. Do you have anything illegal on you?
Yes, I have marijuana
In your purse? Okay. Have you had any marijuana tonight?
No.
Okay. Can you set those on the car for me?
My vape too?
Yep. Set that down there.
And my phone?
And your phone? Yes, ma'am. All right. Just come over here. Just put your hands on my car. He's got a pass search before I put you in my car, okay?
Okay, that's...
No pockets or anything? Okay.
No pockets.
All right. Until we figure out how we're going to handle this, I'm going to have you sit uncuffed in the back seat of my car. I'm going to get you out. We're going to probably do some field sobriety tests and all that. I got some more questions for you. But right now, I'm going to have you sit down just so we're out of the roadway, okay? Come right over here. Just scoot that over for me, okay?
You want to do it?
There we go. Are you hurt at all or need medics yourself?
No, sir.
Because your car's pretty beat up, so I'm making sure.
I'm okay.
Are you bleeding anywhere?
No, I'm okay.
Is that a little blood splatter on your hands, maybe from the glass? I see you got glass cut all over you.
Do I?
Okay.
I think I'm okay.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
You okay? Do you understand each of your rights? How do you say your first name?
Stephanie.
Stephanie. Okay. That being said, will you talk to me and explain what happened?
I will talk to you about anything.
All right, so explain in detail just what happened prior to the accident.
I was coming to full throttle, and I was almost here, as you can see.
Were you driving this way or that coming down that side road?
I was coming here, this way.
Okay.
And suddenly, one person walked out in front of me.
Okay.
And my car got hit. I called you as soon as they got hit.
You called 911?
Yes, I called 911 as soon as something happened. And then someone said, oh, someone else has hit. I'm just like, oh my God, how did that happen?
Okay, what happened when you hit the one person? What happened?
I just called you. That's all I know.
Okay.
I called you.
Did they fall down right away, or did you get out and help them, or what happened?
I got out, I called you, and then everyone else came out, so I kind of just let them come and take over the situation.
Okay.
But I promise you, like, I only know one person got hit, and I'm just like, they came out of nowhere because I'm a safe driver.
I get it.
The woman seemingly had no idea that she had taken lives of 2 people, and even thought that she was doing great, but it was going to backfire soon enough.
How fast were you going when you hit the person?
I would say I was going at least 40. At least 40.
Do you think
maybe 40 to 45, but at least 40.
Okay. All right. Do you think you were going too fast for this area at the time with the darkness?
I honestly don't think I was going too fast because I try to be precautionary about where I'm at.
Okay.
But I just know that one person came out of nowhere.
Did you have your headlights on?
Yes, sir.
Brights on or just regular headlights?
Regular.
Okay. Okay. So obviously you saw them. It was no time to react, no time to stop?
No time.
Okay.
That's the word.
Okay. All right. Where were you coming from tonight?
I was coming from Tavern 41 on Sterling Avenue.
Tavern 31 on
41.
Tavern 41 on Sterling and
Yes,
Peoria?
sir.
Okay. And you left the Tavern 41 and drove straight here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Over the course of the night, how much have you had to drink?
I probably had about 3 drinks.
What is 3 drinks? Are we talking, what type of drinks?
Just vodka.
Vodka? Straight vodka or mixed drinks?
Vodka and water, so I was staying hydrated, and drinking. Mm-hmm.
On it,
right now, if you had me do a test, I think I would pass. Just don't test me, but I think I would pass.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. We are going to do those tests here in a little bit because of circumstances. Obviously, we have to. Okay. How long ago was your last drink? Would you say?
My last drink, I would say about 40 minutes.
40 minutes ago. Were you drinking anything while you're in the vehicle, or was the last drink at the bar?
At the bar.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the least drunk you've ever been, 10 being the most drunk you've ever been, where would you say you put yourself at right now?
5.
5.
Because I've been very drunk. And right now, I see you, I see everyone, I know the situation, you know what I mean? I know I'm aware of everything.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to close the door. If it stops raining, we might do some tests in the roadway. Otherwise, we might go back to the police station, we'll figure out how we're going to do it, okay?
Considering the gravity of the situation, the officers decided to establish that she was in fact too drunk to be driving, so they conducted some tests.
I waitress at one.
So you're on your feet all day?
All day.
No issues with that? Okay. You're pretty healthy? Okay. All right. See my pen right here?
I see your
What I want you to do is follow the tip of my pen. I'm going to move my pen back and forth several times. I want you to follow the tip of my pen.
Do you want me to walk or just my eyes?
No, we're just doing your eyes right now. I want you to follow the tip of my pen with your eyes only, but keep your head still. I want you to continue that test so I tell you to stop, okay?
Okay, sir.
Do you
I'm
understand?
ready right now. Yes.
All right, touch the tip of my pen just so I know where you're... There you go. All right. That's what I want you to follow. Nope, keep your head still for me.
Oh, my head. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Just your eyes.
Oh, shit.
No,
It's
we're
really
going to
hard.
try that again.
It's hard.
All right. Just,
Okay.
keep their head still for me.
It's so hard keeping my head still.
Try the best you can. Just follow with your eyes. Are you able to hold your head still without your hands?
Okay.
All right,
fine,
just follow with your eyes,
fine,
okay?
Fine, okay.
Keep following. Keep looking out to the side. There you go.
I see you.
Keep looking at it to the side. Good.
Can I blink?
Yep.
Okay, let me blink.
All right.
It's just hard because I'm turn my head.
Keep your head straight.
Okay. Head straight. Yeah, I told you it's hard. I'd rather do the walking.
Okay, go up. Keep your head straight. Just look up with your eyes. Keep your head tilted down.
Oh, sorry.
We're going to try that again.
Okay,
Just look up like you're looking up at the sky, but keep your head down.
All right.
One more time on that, okay?
All right. Head down.
Okay. Come right over here for the next test, okay?
Clearly, she was out of control and unable to follow the instructions properly. But the worst part is that Stephanie was acting so callous, she thought being cute might help her.
Face my car. We don't have a line. We're going to pretend there's an invisible line straight from you to my license plate, okay? Can you see my license plate fine? All right, that's the area we're going to shoot for. We're going to walk towards that, okay? What I want you to do is put your left foot down first.
Okay.
Now put your right foot in front of your left foot with your right heel touching your left toe, just as I'm demonstrating. Go ahead and get in that position for me.
Can I show an example?
Yeah, I want you to.
Okay.
Go ahead and tie your shoe for me, okay?
Sorry. Okay.
Okay. What I want you, exactly as I'm demonstrating, put your left foot down. Now put your right foot in front of your left foot, your right heel touching your left toe. Stay in that position while I explain the instructions. Do not begin until I tell you to, okay?
Okay.
Hands straight down your side. When I say you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps down the line, you're going to turn around and take 9 heel-to-toe steps back, okay? During this test, make sure you watch your feet at all times. Keep your arms straight down your side. Count out loud so I can hear you. Once you begin the test, do not stop until you have completed the test, okay?
9, turn around.
Yes. Do you understand my instructions?
I think so.
All right. Go ahead and begin the test, okay?
1, 2, 3.
Check, what was that? Edward 8 or 33? Your car.
Yes, ma'am. All right, stand test, okay? Whichever leg you choose, I'm going to have you lift it approximately 6 inches off the ground with your foot parallel to the ground, holding that position once you count out loud for 30 seconds in the following manner: 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on, until you give it 30 seconds or until I tell you to stop, okay? During this test, make sure you watch your raised foot at all times. Keep your arms straight down your side. Count out loud so I can hear you. This is what it's going to look like. Position you're in, when I say go, you're just going to lift your foot up. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, and so on, till you get 30 seconds or until I tell you to stop. Do you understand?
Can I like this?
No, ma'am, just as I demonstrated, okay?
Like just up?
Just as I demonstrated. Did you see my demonstration? Just like this. Your foot parallel to the ground.
Okay, I got it.
Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and begin the test, okay?
1,000, is that what it is?
You drop your foot, lift it right back up, keep going where you left off.
1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, 7, 1,000, 8, oh no, 9, 1,000, oh, I can't do it.
Continue the test, okay?
10, 1,000, 11, 1,000, 12, 1,000, 13, 1,000, 14, 1,000, no, I can't do it, sir, I really can't.
Okay.
14, 1,000, 15, 1,000, 16.
All right, we'll stop the test right there. Go ahead and stand right here by my front bumper. One last test for you.
These tests weren't serving Stephanie as she thought they would, and that's when the police officer pulled the Hail Mary.
This is called a PBT test. You ever blown one of these before?
No.
Okay. You know what the legal limit is to drive in Illinois?
I do not, sir.
Okay, 0.08, okay? What I have you do is take a deep breath, a long, hard, steady blow into the straw, just like you're blowing up a balloon. Keep blowing until you hear the machine click, okay? All right?
Blowing up a what?
Yes, ma'am. Take a deep breath, long, hard, steady blow. A little bit harder for me, a little bit harder. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay.
Go to Bradley.
You're a Bradley student?
I graduate in 4 weeks.
You're a .264, okay? All right. Okay, go ahead and turn around for me and place your hands behind your back. You are under arrest for DUI. Okay? Hang tight.
You're doing great.
All right. Come right over here and have you sit back in the car, okay?
It's comfy if I could.
All right.
Yes, sir. Whatever you say.
Somehow, Stephanie still didn't realize the trouble she was going to face and was even celebrating that she would graduate in a month. But it all came crashing down because of her choices.
Okay. So just so we're clear, I'm going to undo your seatbelt, okay?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. We're good.
There we go. Okay. So you understand what we're going to do? First off, I'm going to let you know the you did hit 2 people total.
I did not.
You did.
I didn't.
Okay. Okay. However you want to word it to yourself, that's fine. Okay. I'm just telling you, there's 2 people struck by your vehicle and both are dead.
I did not hit
Okay.
people. I can tell you right now.
Okay. Well, I'm just telling you the 2 people that hit your car.
Why would I call
Ma'am, listen.
if I...
2 people struck your vehicle, so I'm telling you, and they're both deceased on scene. I'm just telling you that information, okay? We're going to go in here. We're going to do the thing. I appreciate you being cooperative so far. I got to tell you what's going on.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Come on out here this way.
I'll let you talk, sir.
All right. Right over your windshield was shattered out, so that's understandable.
Right now, I know what I hit. I know what I didn't hit.
Okay.
And it was not 2. If it was 2, I'd be crying, you know what I mean? I'd be like, oh my God, I did this. I'd be like, wow, this made a mark, but I know what I did.
Okay.
Even after the police officer explained her what she did, Stephanie still did not show any remorse at all. As a matter of fact, she started bragging about going to Vegas for her birthday.
This is going to be so fun. I'm going to spend at least $500. And I'm going to start off with 2 Long Islands and 2 shots.
Yes. You ever had enough of drinking already?
We're talking about Vegas. There's no limit at Vegas, right? Have you been there? I swear to God, if you're Snapchatting right now and I'm not, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to have such a long day tomorrow. Oh my God. I'm not going to answer anyone's Snapchat. I'm not going to answer any questions. You're going to be like, bruh, I went home Tuesday. Okay, well, you're being too quiet, so I'm going to start singing because I hate quiet. So,
You gotta figure out all your paperwork.
that's fine. I'm just going to start singing. So, ooh, eating by the beeves. You. Make sure that you don't mention shut up to your dad, making you
Well, after her little performance ended, she realized that she needed to show up at school the next day, still not understanding that she took lives of 2 people.
Oh, hey, you never answered me about my car. I have school tomorrow, so how do I get my car for tomorrow?
Well, your car is totaled.
It's what?
Your car is totaled.
Totaled?
Totaled, wrecked.
Okay, so how do I get it to your school tomorrow?
You don't.
So I don't go to school tomorrow is what you're telling me?
No, ma'am. You want me to be honest with you? You're going to jail. You don't have a bond. You killed 2 people tonight. I don't think you understand that. You do not have a bond. You are not getting out of jail. Your car is property of East Peoria Police Department because it's a crime scene. It killed 2 people tonight. You are clueless with that, clearly. I've already explained this to you. You're going to jail for reckless homicide tonight. You're going to jail for aggravated DUI for killing 2 people. That's what's going on. So no, you're not going to school tomorrow. You're not getting your car out of impound.
Can I get a Tuesday leave for my night class?
Did you just hear what I just told you?
You said I'm not going tomorrow. I'm talking about Tuesday.
Did you hear when I said
You
that
said
you...
I'm going to jail tomorrow.
You're going to jail when we're down here?
Yes.
Did you understand what I told that you killed 2 people tonight?
Yeah, so I'm just wondering when I can go to school.
Okay, we're done. You're all on body camera being completely careless about killing 2 people tonight. You could care less. That's sad and pathetic and horrible all at the same time.
Can you say that as a cop?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Okay.
Stephanie Melgoza was found guilty of aggravated DUI and was sentenced to 14 years in prison, where she's still serving her sentence.